So better explain. So my game idea is the Holy Grail. So it's based around it's like a dungeon crawler platform game where essentially you try and pass through all the dungeons and get to the very end where you can get the Holy Grail and then leave. So fairly simplistic. I plan to add in a few more like puzzle things to make it a bit more interesting. But so far I've gotten the basics down. This is my prototype. I've got the tile set here. I've actually made a start menu. So you press B to start. And it gives a little, I plan to add in a little neat animation there. So it actually like glows or something, which would be pretty cool. And my first level, which I'll run through in a second. So first of all, I'll go into my hero, which basically has all the code for all of these objects as well, because most of them affect him. So basically focuses around him. So here I have my gravity, which I basically have set pretty simple, same as in a platform game. A collision with the object block, which is the solid ground, as we used the platform game. This is a death block. I plan to add in so if it touches it, it takes down a life and teleports them back to the start. So I plan to have lives in my game, but not health, because I feel like my game needs to be a bit more difficult and not where you can just run straight through people and somehow get out with a little bit of health. Not a big fan of that, so I'm gonna just incorporate lives, and that'll be it. I have this monster, who's the still monster, who you'll see eventually at the end of the game. He cannot be killed. I might add it so he can chase you, and you can fight him back with a sword eventually, but that'll be in the future. Yeah, so he can't move at the moment, and he just stands there. If you hit him, you die. You can't kill him by jumping on top of him or anything. Here, I have my object boulder, which is basically a boulder, exactly what it says. At the start of the game, when you spawn in, it can fall down and hit people. And this is my little squashable monster, who who moves, and you can jump on top of him. And then I've got my basic movement things here as well, which is pretty normal. So I'll run my game now and show some of the mechanics. I do also plan to incorporate a tutorial system. So when you first spawn into the game, you'll see you fall down like a little... we'll get that off, it's a bit annoying. You'll fall down a little ravine. And that's basically the start of the game. There we go. So press B to start here. See, you fall down. The little purple blocks at the top, I need to fix them, but that'll be in the future. I also have these small little glitches like that. You'll see the boulder just fell down, but these glitches like that. I'm going to eventually fix them, but that's a thing in the future at the moment. So as you can see, those are the boulders, and it look very realistic, but they're falling down at the moment, past down there, which I quite like. And I'm planning to make them move a little bit to the side each way, so they can randomly fall down on top of you if you're not paying attention. Which will be quite good. Now, this little squishable monster here, you can see he doesn't change direction, he just moves back and forth. This sprite doesn't move. I can squash him, but I've tried to like 5 times in a row now, and he's a bit hard, so I'll leave him there for now. Yeah, you see the little weird thing at the top there for the boulder. I'll have to fix that eventually. Obviously, the lava will kill you if I fall into it. I don't really have an animation yet set if for dying. It just falls in and restarts the game. If I come down here, this is the monster I was talking about. Looks a bit weird because he's running through his animation super quickly. But yes, I cannot kill him, so I'm not going to try and hit him. And this is the door at the end, which I forgot to explain. So I'm going to add an animation where you walk up, the door will open, you click enter, and it'll pass through, and you'll go up to the next level.